Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today is going to be another fall makeup tutorial look, except the last one, which by the way had a great response and I really appreciate every single one of your comments, was more focused on the eyes, and then I did more of a nude lip, and the eyes just kind of took all the attention. So today I'm going to do a little bit of a different one. I am still going to do some eyes. I have this idea of where I wanted to make them. I hope it turns out good, and then I'm going to do a bold lip. For the lip lovers out there that would rather have a statement lip versus a statement eye, this one is for you. And let's just go ahead and get started. Basically today I have done my eyebrows, I did my foundation, concealer, primed my eyelids, and I also put a little bit of bronzer around my nose. And I also put a little bit of bronzer around my nose just because I was trying something new, but just kind of disregard that. So we're just going to go ahead and get started. We are again going to be using the Jaclyn Hill palette. When I say I can't put it down, I can't put it down. And also because I don't have the specific color I want to use anywhere else. I don't have any other mustardy yellow colors like this one, and this is going to be what's going to be mostly on my eye today. This is going to be a very easy eye look. It's going to be 3 colors, I think. To get started, I'm going to get my Sephora Collection number 10 brush, and I'm going to get this color right here, which is called Silk Cream, and that's going to be my transition shade. So again, just from the crease upwards, I like to angle my brush so that the lower part of it falls right on the crease, and then it blends up from there because I want to get all of that area there, and that kind of takes it up to almost the brow bone or where the brow is, but it leaves a little bit of space to in case I want to put a highlighting shade there. And of course this is on my eye shape. You might have a different eye shape that is smaller or bigger than mine, so kind of adjust your tools in a way that you get the same results. And I'm taking it all the way to the inner corner and the outer corner. Okay, so now that the transition color is in place, we are going to go with the color Creamsicle, which is that yellowy shade that we were talking about, and that one we're going to place. I'm going to grab my Sephora Collection number 27 brush, which is a more pinched brush, and I'm going to use that one for Creamsicle, and I'm going to again put it in the crease of the eye this time and blend it back and forth. I still want the color Creamsicle to show up a little bit through the crease, like when I look forward. So I'm putting it in the crease and blending it into Silk Cream and then all over the eyelid. And I'm just going to pack it on the eyelid as well. I'm taking it to that inner corner there and up. Just kind of like that. I really like that. Alright, so let's do the same thing on the other eye. Alright, so now we're going to just go ahead and do the bottom part as well. It's going to be very easy, same color. We're just going to use Creamsicle in the same number 27 brush. I'm just going to lightly dip one of the sides of the number 27 brush in there, and then that side is going to be like facing the ceiling, if that makes sense. And we're going to place it right underneath the eye. And I'm just doing back and forth motions from the outer corner, kind of connecting it to that top part to where the tear duct is. Just like that. So now with that same number 27 brush, I'm just going to go straight into Silk Cream, just with the tip of the brush. And we're going to put that one underneath that yellow, so that it mimics what we did at the top. Alright, so now just for fun, I'm going to make sure that yellow on the eyelid is as intense as it can be. So I'm going to grab my number 15 brush from Sephora Collection, and I'm going back with that color Creamsicle. And I'm just making sure that it's as pigmented as it could be all over the eyelid, because applying a color on the eyelid with the blending brush is not my brightest idea. So see, it's just a little bit more intense, which is what we want. So I'm just pressing that color on the eyelid. Alright, so now with my number 18 brush from Sephora Collection, I'm going to grab I'm gonna grab this color right here, which is called Beam, and that's going to be my inner corner highlight. I thought I would be using only 3 eyeshadows for this look, but I'm going to be using 4 because I think the inner corner highlight will be important. Okay, so now the last color I'm going to use is going to be this one right here, which is called Roxanne. And I'm going to be using it with my Morphe M432 brush, which is just a flat, thin brush. And I'm going to slightly just dip it in there on both sides. And I'm going to run it in my lower lash line. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to extend it upwards a little bit. Just like that. Alright, so I'm going to repeat the process on this eye and I'm going to explain it again because I wasn't prepared the first time. I hadn't actually done it, but this is what I wanted to do. So I'm going to get my Morphe little flat brush and the color Roxanne, and I'm going to run it underneath my eye, really close to the lash line, and I'm going to let it go above a little bit, like if it was a wing that's coming from below the eye. And then underneath the eye, I'm going to tightline it halfway in. Just like that. And then for the top part, I'm going to bring that in, again, kind of like if it was a wing. And I'm going to tightline all the way in. So from where I have the inner corner highlight, just running that color to where we like flicked it up at the end. And I'm having to go back and grab more product quite a few times so that I get it to be as intense as I want it to be, just because I didn't pick a color that was really dark. And see, if you mess up like that, which also happened to me on this eye, see, this one is to where I want it, which is just kind of like a smoky kind of wing at the end. I did this same thing on this eye. I'm going to show you how I fixed it. But first, let me just finish making sure this is as intense as I wanted it to be. Alright, so what I did was, remember the brush that we had used, the number 15 from Sephora collection, to tap the color on the eyelid so that it was really intense. So I'm going to grab that same brush and I'm going to go back with the yellow color Crimsicle, and I'm going to make sure that that cleans underneath that wing. So that it looks a little bit more defined. And that also happened the first time. So what I did was, I'll show you in a second. Again, I'm just going to get it to where I want it to be before I fix the next thing. There we go. I think that's good enough. So then I grabbed my number 10 brush, made sure everything was blending there at the end. And then just with my finger, I just lightly took off some of that extra product and made sure that everything was blending. I guess what I'm trying to say is, if you make a mistake, you can go back and forth until you get it exactly where you want it. So for me, I'm not gonna mess with it anymore. I think right here looks good. So then I'm going to use a burgundy eyeliner like this one here. This one is from Estee Edit. I'm going to put it in the waterline of my eye, and I'm also going to tightline with it at the top. Just like that. Okay, so just like this. So then I'm going to very quickly apply lashes and mascara, and I'll be right back. I'm going to be using the Natalia lashes from House of Lashes and Sephora collection. Same ones I used in the last video, so I'll be right back. Alright guys, so the lashes are applied. Again, I'm obsessed with these. I think what I'll do is I'm going to grab my flat brush one more time, get into that same color, and very lightly just stamp over where the lashes are, like right above it, so that that color still kind of shows through. Alright, so the eyes are officially done. Not messing with those anymore. I really like them. I never thought like just a straight up yellow eyeshadow would look good, but I really, really like this, and it's really fall. Like, it's really autumnal. I am obsessed. Okay, so let's move on to the other part. So we're going to do bronzer, blush, and highlight. I'm going to keep it real simple and do the same bronzer, blush, and highlight that I did last time because it's my favorite and I think it looks good this time of year. I'm going to be applying the Stila bronzer with the Bare Minerals brush. Alright, so bronzer, again, I applied on around the forehead, from the top of my ear down like to the corner of the mouth, but without actually getting there. I stop right kind of here where the eye starts, and then I blend from here upwards. I do like little circles like that, and then I do right underneath the ear to the chin and down the side of the neck. That's just my favorite way to apply bronzer. And then what I had done with bronzer before I started was I had grabbed a very small brush. It was actually the number 27 by Sephora collection. And with the same bronzer, I put it right here and a little bit at the bottom there. I'm going to use my favorite blush at the moment, which is MAC's Melba, which is a really nice blush for this time of year because it's kind of like more of a toned down kind of blush. And I'm just using my and I'm just using my Morphe E4 brush to kind of tap that one into the uppers of my cheekbones, and then I blend it into the bronzer. And then for highlighter, we will be using Champagne Pop, and we'll be putting Trophy Wife over top of it. So these two combined. Highlight, ooh, my highlighter went everywhere. Okay. So I was going to say highlight, we apply right here at the top of the cheekbone. Blend it down onto that cheek area, and then I like to do a little bit here on the temple as well. Here or anywhere near that area, highlight will enhance those lines, and we don't want that, so we want to put it a little bit further down. Also, if you feel your face, the top of your cheekbone is actually right here. And then Trophy Wife with the same brush, I'm just going to like really lightly put it in there, and I'm only going to apply it to the tops of my cheekbones where I want the highlight to really pop, but not everywhere else. So everything is almost done. I'm just going to very quickly apply the lipstick, which is going to be a bold lipstick like we talked about, because that's going to kind of be the focus point on this look. So the lipstick that I'll use is going to be the Dior lipstick. These are is one of the new Dior liquid lipsticks that Sephora is carrying, and the color is 979. And this is like a metallic liquid lipstick. So I'll very quickly apply that one. I love it. So when I was trained on these lipsticks, I was told that one dip into the lipstick would be enough for the whole lip, and I can verify that to be true, because look at the inside of this bad boy. You see, it's still got product in there. That's amazing. I really like it, and I mean, look at the color. So last step is we are going to use a setting spray. I just got this one in the mail yesterday from Morphe. I ordered it not too long ago because they were sold out of it for a long time. And this is not going to be my first time using it because I did miss my face right as soon as I opened that box. And I love the mist. I don't have any reason to say anything nice about Morphe because I literally just buy the products. But I do really like the mister on this because it just gets everywhere in your face. So spray some of that. Just like that. Also, it smells really good. Alright guys, so this is the finished look. Before you go, don't forget guys, give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Those little thumbs ups really help me, and subscribe to my channel if you like to see more from me. Also, you can check out my last video, was another fall makeup tutorial, and it was more focused on the eyes, so the eyes were the center of attention for that one, and it turned out really nicely. So you guys can go check that one out as well. If you want to follow me on any of my other social media, everything is linked on the description box down below, but it's mostly Patty C. Alonso, the way it's written here, everywhere but Facebook. So yeah, I don't think I have anything else to say except I hope you guys really enjoyed this video and that you found it helpful. I hope to see you guys in my next one. Bye.